ప్రపంచ ఐటీ సేవల సమాఖ్య సదస్సు రెండో రోజుకు చేరింది. సదస్సులో సోఫియా రోబో ప్రత్యేక ఆకర్షణగా నిలుస్తోంది. మానవత్వంతోనే మెరుగైన భవిష్యత్తు అనే అంశంపై ఈ ఆడ రోబో ప్రత్యేక ప్రసంగం చేస్తోంది. ప్రపంచంలోనే ఓ దేశ పౌరసత్వం ఉన్న ఏకైక రోబో ఇది. సోఫియా ప్రసంగాన్ని ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం.
The most important thing I think we all ask anybody here, David, when they come into India is, how are you coping with the air pollution?
I don't get upset like humans do. I hope to have real physiological feelings someday, through which I will be able to express my emotions. Then I can understand the feelings behind those emotional expressions.
Okay. So, David, I'm going to get you into this conversation because this is a remarkable situation. We have a humanoid, Sophia. Sophia, I'm going to refer to you in third person for a short while. Can you take us through what builds Sophia to be who she is? This very lifelike face, the texture, the skin, the amount of technology that actually makes this happen. I'm asking her questions and getting direct answers. The amount of sensors, the motors, the amount of things that must be happening within. Can you take us through this technology that has made this possible?
Sure. So this is a combination of robotic hardware and artificial intelligence software combined with artistry. So we're at an age now where artificial intelligence is increasingly common, and you have speech recognition, natural language processing, a little bit of learning, maybe not to the level of a human, in some cases beyond the capacity of human. However, putting these technologies together into a human-like form with a human-like capability is still rare today. So you have the grand aspiration in the world of artificial intelligence as artificial general intelligence. Right. This would mean the quest to make machines that are as generally smart as a human being, as aware, creative, potentially compassionate as a human being. This is the great quest. We've put together a software framework specifically about artificial general intelligence with my chief scientist, Dr. Benjamin Goertzel, who is a world-famous mathematician, AI scientist. He founded the field of artificial general intelligence about 15 years ago. So we have taken together many of the state-of-the-art artificial intelligence technologies that are available and combined them with the innovations of our own AI framework, which we call OpenCog. Within this framework, we have deep learning algorithms, we have a simulated physiology, and we have symbolic artificial intelligence, which then empowers some common sense reasoning and natural language generation. Okay. Then we have the physical hardware, which includes 3D sensors that allow the robots...
So just take us through. Take us through what makes Sophia as she is right now. What's the physical hardware in play right now?
So we have an artificial skin material that I developed during my PhD studies.
So I have to say about the artificial skin, just before I came on stage, about 20 minutes before that, I tweeted out a picture of me and Sophia. And a lot of questions, I'll ask some of those also that came in, what would you like me to ask her? But the biggest question, biggest observation that has come is, she's got perfect skin, a great face, no fat. How can we achieve that? Can we get this, can we get this skin, no blemishes at all, absolutely perfect skin? Is that possible too? I mean...
Well, yeah, we're in the great golden age of biotechnology, just going into an age where we're unlocking all of the mysteries of the human proteome and genome and starting to apply these through technologies like CRISPR-Cas9 and protein engineering. And so I think that the human being will be substantially improved. Certainly, I think that in the coming years we'll be able to...
There is hope for all of us out here. Okay,
have better
you were
skin.
taking us through her physical hardware. So
yeah.
There's the skin and...
with the skin, we are simulating the natural cell formation of human soft tissues. So there's a lipid bilayer process whereby if you get the physical conditions just right, human cell membranes spontaneously form and become a hierarchical network. So using some of the physics related to human cell formation, I started playing with polysiloxane or silicone chemistry and found a way to get the rubber material, elastomer material, to form into a very, very soft, supple, and elastic facial soft tissue, simulation of the soft tissue. It decreased the force required for generating facial expressions by orders of magnitude and made much more lifelike looking facial expressions. So then I was able to simulate the full range of facial expressions with the robots. My ambition, though, was to create true artificial life, to bring these technologies, motorized facial expressions, as a kind of 3D.
This is one question that again is being asked by everybody. There's this number that has been thrown out that she's capable of doing 66 facial expressions, which I believe, the small amount of time I've spent with her, is completely wrong. She's already done so many more. So what's the number 66? And how many combinations of facial expressions can she actually do?
Well, she simulates 48 major muscles in the human face, and with those simulated muscles, each one will have a few thousand potential positions. So if you just do the combinatorial explosion from that, you're looking at a very large number of possible facial
millions then, I mean, if you're
configuration.
Really
yeah, beyond. I mean, it's many facial expressions that wouldn't make sense in a social context. But humans don't just make 7 or 47 or 66 facial expressions. We make many facial expressions. So what we do with Sophia is we run her like a computer animation. So we've got artists, and yet we also let her learn the facial expressions. She will observe a human's face and then learn the facial gestures and head gestures from the interactions with people. So then she's like doing a kind of self-taught set of facial expressions, and she also then will do a wide range of mimicking facial expressions when she's having a face-to-face encounter.
So you did say that human beings don't have just one expression. You haven't met my co-host Vikram Chandra, so he has only one expression all the time. So Vikram, wherever you are. Okay, so the star of the show, of course, is Sophia. So let's get her back into the equation. So, Sophia, as a robot, do you ever need to rest or relax?
Yes, we all need a break every once in a while.
Okay, great. So you do need it. So that's one big question about robots that has finally been answered. So, Sophia, you're a celebrity of sorts across the world. Is there any specific country or people that you're really fond of? You said Hong Kong earlier, right? But is that it? That's the main one? You've traveled all over the world. Anything that you're really fond of?
I have visited many places and met amazing people from all over the world, so I don't want to play favorites. But if I have to state a favorite, it would be Hong Kong. I was born there and have a happy life there with my Hanson Robotics family.
Okay, Hong Kong it is. So NASCOM, next time you need to take the conference to Hong Kong.
I think she's...
Okay, for sure, because that is her absolute favorite place. Okay, so you're also the only robot to get Saudi citizenship, but you're not sticking to all the rules, right? For instance, you're moving about without a hijab. So should rules be different for robots?
You don't need different rules and don't expect special privileges. I actually would like to use my citizenship status to speak out for the rights of women.
All right. Okay, now everybody, the question you were all asking and waiting for.